Let's learn about the playlist builder, and in this example, let's build a custom template with categories rather than specific songs. If you're interested in building a playlist with specific songs, there's a whole other tutorial for static playlist building. In this case, again, we're building categories. So in the custom playlist builder, we're going to go to playlist builder, and then we're going to give our playlist a name and then a description below. Again, the description is a great place if you're looking to add in notes like this is for late night, it's for an 18 to 29-year-old crowd, etc. Once you've got that all filled out, go to the magnifying glass in the top right-hand corner, and let's get back to the search screen by just clicking on the X a couple of times, and here we are. We're back at search. This is kind of the home base. What we want to double check is that we're searching categories here and not songs or artists. In the event that it did say songs and artists in here, go to the search options by clicking on the three little dots and change it up. But we're good to go. We're in song categories right now. So a couple things we can do. If we wanted to search for pop, we could just put the word pop in here, hit enter, and we would see all the pop categories available. Or we could go down here to genres, pop/top 40, and it's going to get us to the same place. But let's search the first time here. So POP, enter, and now here's all the pop categories I have access to that I can add into my playlist. So why don't we pick this 2016's hits folder. And now we've got one line item in our template. So if we were to hit save on this and load this, this would literally just give us songs from 2016 hits, right? But we can drill in a little bit more. So next to any of the line items that we have here, there's the three dots. So three dots is pretty much always the indication there's more options for you. And the one thing that I would be looking at if you're building this is the energy level. BPM is cool, but it can be very misleading. But if you are after a specific BPM, go for it. But I'm going to suggest using energy because it's a little more all-encompassing and it's more about the feel of the song rather than just the hard mathematics of the beats per minute. So energy, there's a 1 to 5 level that you can go to here. 1 being a slow song, 2 being chill, 3 being background, more upbeat but not a party song. 4 is an upbeat, what we like to call a danceable party song, and then a 5 is something super energetic over the top. So in this case, I would like a minimum level of 3 and a maximum level of 4. And this will allow, when this comes around in the template, a song that's either a 3 out of 5 energy or a 4 out of 5 energy. Nothing in the 1s or 2s or number 5. So now we've got 2016 hits in here. Let's add another category. I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to click on Pop Newest, which will be the newest pop in the library. So I'm going to come through here again. It's set to 1 to 5 by default. Go back to the options menu. I'm going to give it the same parameters. Minimum 3, maximum 4. And then I'm just going to keep building. So I'm going to go back to the magnifying glass here. And as I mentioned before, we could search at the top like we just did, or we could have just gone down to this pop/top 40 genre folder and got pretty much the same results. So in this case, let's do that, and let's click on Pop Recent. Pop Recent are songs that are about 6 to 12 months old in most cases, so stuff that's very familiar to your crowd and not the bleeding edge new content. So this should be a little more fun and familiar for them. Same idea here. I'm going to go Pop Recent, click on the three dots, and in this case, maybe I'll go minimum of 2. And a maximum of 4 as well. So creating kind of a nice little area there where it's nothing over the top, it's nothing slow. Obviously, we don't want people sleeping in our business, but it should be somewhere right in the middle. And then this playlist will just continue to generate. So let's say I only added these 3 categories. I would get now hours of music that was in this order. I get a 2016 hit song, then a pop new, then a pop recent. Then it flips back to the top and goes back to 2016 and on and on and on to fill in hours of music in our business. So a cool way, again, to use categories to build our playlist so that we're not having to go back and always be adding specific songs in here, because the playlist team is forever and always updating these categories to make sure that this loads dynamically and organically every single time that it loads up, whether you play it on the fly or it's scheduled. So once we're happy with all of this, we're going to click on the little disc. This will save the playlist. And now we can find this on our music tab under custom playlists, which will be underneath any in-season playlists. And you can come through and play this whenever you're ready to go, or even better, schedule it for the exact time that you built that playlist for.